Assalamu alaikum and good morning, Internet. Hope you're doing well. Friends, located here in the peaceful hills of Mardan district, around 13 kilometers from the city center and approximately 25 kilometers from Ashoka Sharif, lies one of South Asia's most extraordinary archaeological wonders, Shahbazgarhi. At first glance, this sleepy village might not seem like a global historical landmark, but as you approach the foothills, a different story unfolds. Etched in stone, older than almost anything written in this region. Hidden here are the Ashokan's rock edicts, majestic inscriptions carved into two colossal boulders that date back over 2,250 years to the 3rd century before Common Era. These aren't just ordinary rocks, they are actually the living voice of Emperor Ashoka, the powerful Mauryan ruler whose message of peace, tolerance and humanity echoed across the ancient world after the bloody Kalinga War. Reaching the Edicts require a brief yet fascinating journey through lush fields and winding villages paths. From the base of the site, you will ascend approximately 50 to 60 solid stone steps, each leading you closer to the whispers of ancient wisdom. As you climb higher, the air becomes cooler, the surroundings quieter, and a feeling of reverence takes over. The twin rock surfaces, now enclosed by protective iron fencing, display messages written in the ancient Kharosthi script, which is one of the earliest writing systems used in Gandhara. These inscriptions are not merely archaeological relics, they are some of the oldest surviving examples of written governance and moral philosophy in the Indian subcontinent. The clarity of the lettering, despite our 2 millennia of erosion, in nothing short of astonishing and has been studied globally for its linguistic and historical significance. Dear friends, Ashoka's words etched here reflect a complete transformation of character. Once a ruthless conqueror, he turned into a peace-loving emperor, preaching compassion for all beings, fair treatment of subject, and religious tolerance. These rock edicts, totaling 14 major proclamations, were strategically placed along ancient trade and travel routes so that they could reach travelers, merchants and soldiers, making Shahbazgarhi a vital communication hub in 3rd century before Common Era. It is believed that this particular site was chosen because it stood on a key path linking Central Asia to the Indian heartland through Gandhara. Historians and archaeologists are still stunned by how well placed and thoughtfully crafted these inscriptions are, considering the sheer logistical difficulty of such communication in that era. In recent years, Shahbazgarhi has drawn increasing attention from scholars, history lovers and local tourists alike. The site is now under the care of the Department of Archaeology and Museums, Government of Pakistan. However, despite its global value, the preservation efforts are modest. This site is well locked by the caretaker appointed by Department of Archaeology and Museums, Government of Pakistan. Visitors often express shock that a monument of such international importance has not yet been declared a full UNESCO World Heritage Site, even though it meets all the criteria. This adds a certain raw authenticity to the experience. When you stand in front of the Ashokan edicts, you are not gazing at something behind a glass display. You are face to face with a voice from over 2000 years ago, carved into the mountains as clearly and purposely as it was the day it was written. So my dear friend, if you ever doubted that Pakistan holds the keys to the ancient world, let Shahbazgarhi be your answer. Come not just to see a historical site, but to feel a powerful presence, echoing from a time when empires ruled with messages chiseled into stone instead of spoken on screens. Walk those 60 steps with purpose, and by the time you reach the top, remember that you're not just climbing towards old rocks, you're climbing into the pages of world history. Thank you so much for joining me on this unforgettable journey into time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next adventure into the hidden legends of Pakistan. Until next time, take care of yourself and your family. Bye-bye.